Hi my sweet friends, and welcome back to Crochet Everyday with Judy. Today I'm giving you an update on all of my crochet alongs, make alongs for 2021 and the progress that I've made on them. First we will start with the temperature project. Now this one is sponsored by Katrina at Mindful Crafts and More, and I chose to use the high temps for every day, and then I'm doing just a single crochet scarf, and then I'll put a border around it, I think. Possibly gray, maybe gray. And this is the month of July, because we're in August now. So we started here with the purple and worked our way up. So again, here was January, February, March, April, May, June, and July. July was hot, and now August is pretty hot too. Fortunately, we bought a room. I don't know, I call them coolers. I guess you could call them air conditioners, because you do vent them to the outside. There's a big plastic, it's almost like the dryer vent hose. It's a great big one, and you vent it to outside a window. We have one in our bedroom and one in the living room, and it keeps the whole house pretty cool, which is also nice because we have had lots of smoke from all the fires out west, and of course we do have a number of fires here in New Mexico. We're in the southwest, so it helps that we can keep our windows closed. All right, my next project is the pineapple afghan. This is being sponsored by Christy at Crochet Creations by Christy, and the pattern is by Judy Teague Treese, and it's this pineapple afghan pattern. And rather than do mine in the medium worsted weight that it calls for, I'm doing mine out of cotton, and so my latest color was a dark pink. I don't have my ends woven in, but there is the August. That's the August square. Okay, next we have the Jada in Stitches Mile a Minute afghan, and Jada is joining hers as she goes. I want mine to be a little bit wider, so I haven't joined them yet. I'll join them all at the end with a join as you go technique. But here is August, and it forms a little flower, you can see there. So it's very pretty. I'm using Dazzleair, Karen Dazzleair yarn. It was discontinued many years ago, but I have a small collection of it. So that's what I'm making mine with. I will, though, I am having to, I've run out of the white Dazzleair, so I'm having to fill in, and Big Twist white, the Big Twist Value, I think it is, works great. It's just the same size as the Dazzleair, so that's what I'll be joining mine with. Okay, next we have, let's see, that's the 1, 2, 3, I can't remember, I'm sorry. I will show you that I have joined another crochet along. This one is not a year-long one, it's a 20-week crochet along. It's Nan's Next Knots. Nancy at Nan's Next Knots is the one who is running it, and she this is her 4th one, I believe, and she runs them for a period of 20 weeks. So you choose whatever colors you want. You need a main color, and then you need 8 other colors, and she just puts numbers 1 through 8 in a cup, and she draws out each week. And so you do 3 rows of your main color. Oh, I know the other one I didn't show you, and I will show you in just a minute. 3 rows of your main color, and then 3 rows of that week's color. And then you can go ahead and put 3 rows of your main color on after that, so that you're ready for the next week when she draws the number of the color. So I have chosen to use rainbow colors. For my main color, I'm using the Big Twist Value in black. And black is hard to work with, as you know, but that's okay. It's all right. I have a light right here, so. But the first week was where did I put my list? The first week was number 3. Okay, tomorrow will be week 4. She'll draw week 4. So the first week was number 3, and that was yellow. And I'm doing a chevron pattern, and most people who do this do a blanket. The last one, Lynette from Charmed Grammy did a Ruana with hers. But I'm using a Yarnspirations pattern, so it's free. It's called the Chic Chevron Throw. And there it is. So my first week was yellow. The second week was purple. And the third week was a dark blue. I don't know if you can tell it. So there's yellow, purple, and dark blue. And now I'm ready for the color that she draws tomorrow. And this is about, it's about my wingspan. So what is that, 5 feet? Maybe 5 feet across. So we'll see what it is when I get it all done. But I'm enjoying that. It's not hard to do, and you have 6 rows a week, and that's no big deal. Okay, so the other one that I almost forgot is the Birthstone Make-Along, and this is hosted by Judy at Witch Piece Crafts. She is in Australia, and she has chosen to have a make-along using the colors of birthstones. So here is the first, and I'm sorry, I have it written down, but I can't remember exactly. I believe the first that January was Ruby. And when she tells you what the birthstone is, she gives you, if that stone, if that gem comes in more than one color, she tells you all the colors, and you get to choose which color you use for yours. And I'm pretty sure the first one was Ruby. I'm making a virus shawl with mine. So January was Ruby, February Amethyst, March Aquamarine, April Diamond, and I chose the pink diamonds. May was Emerald. June was Pearl. That's my birth month, my birthday month. July was Garnet, and August is Peridot or Peridot. So for that one, I've been trying to use the Tivoli yarn from Hobby, I believe, but I didn't have anything that would work for Peridot in my Tivoli collection, so I pulled out one from my paint box collection. I love paint box yarns. So that's where that is. I'm loving this Birthstone Make-Along, and this is one of my favorite shawls to make, even though I'm making several other shawl patterns. So I will, this will be great when I get it finished. I'm just loving working on that one. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to tell you about was how many balls of yarn I save my ball bands. So let's see where I have written down for the month of July. Ball band info. Okay. So, oh dear. I apologize. I didn't add it up. I will do that and say that on the next video. Now, here's my ball band info for the first 6 months. January, February, March, April, May, and June. And as you can see, some months I used quite a lot, some months not so much. So, in fact, June was just 8 ball bands and only 2,550 yards, whereas in March it was 28 ball bands and 6,714 yards. Did a lot of crocheting that month. So for July, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6 ball bands. You know, part of this is that I'm working on all these make-alongs where I'm not finishing skeins of yarn. So that's not really showing up each month in how many yards I'm using. This is only what I finish each month. So in another video, I will tell you how many yards I used in the month of July. So that's it for my update on all my make-alongs, crochet-alongs. And thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Tell me what you are making. Are you doing any crochet-alongs? Any make-alongs? There are tons going on all over. Last year I did Setta's calendar crochet along. This year she was doing cowls, and I had so many cowls, and I just didn't think I could take on another make along anyway, so I didn't do it. But check out Setta's Place, her channel, and see all of the beautiful cowls she is making using colors from the photos in each month of the Alaska calendar. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll try and find a New Mexico calendar. Yes, I can do a New Mexico calendar and do a make along with that next year. I believe that's what I'll do. So thank you, Setta, for that idea. Thank you everyone for joining me. I appreciate you being here. I want you to always remember that you are the light of the world, so be sure to carry your light into the world, because you never know when someone might need your light to get them through their darkness. Thank you again. I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.